Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you going?
Yeah, really good.
That's good. So
Are
it's just
you?
me.
Yeah. I was thinking this week might be a little bit quiet. I don't know why. I mean, there could be other people coming, but yeah,
All right.
nice and
Well,
easy. Do you know last time that we went off? Was it you? Yeah, we finished early. Well, two people were trying to get on. When we finished, because we finished early, they're going, I'm trying the link, it's not working. And someone else goes, oh, I'm trying to message you, where are you, and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, we just finished early, so I had to start it again. So that's why I had part one and part two.
really? That
Yeah,
was the day you were supposed to be travelling for your son's game
that's
or something, was
right.
it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh dear. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do have a slight issue for you to have a look at today anyway.
Yep.
One of the ads that's running all of a sudden has come up with an error message.
Okay.
When I open it, it says it's got 3 errors, but I can't quite work out where I'm supposed to. Not that I've spent a lot of time on it, Shani, because literally I've looked at it just this morning. So,
Yeah.
But
How
you
have
can
you
have
been
a
going
look
with the
at.
courses?
Yeah, I finished the advanced stuff last week, but
Oh, great.
I want to go through and redo a lot of it today.
Yep.
So, because we're not meeting till next week.
How did you find
So,
that?
yeah, good. I just the disadvantage of cramming everything in one day and then having 6 days off and then cramming the rest in another day. So I think I've got a reasonable grip on it, but I'd like to go through some of those areas again and just sort of condense. I mean, I've made notes and everything, but
And it
it
probably
just
doesn't
will
make
help me.
a whole heap of sense till you're actually doing it.
Yeah. Well, the upside is that having done some of these with you now on Thursdays, I've actually had a look at other people's accounts as I've gone through. So a lot of it is, and I can open our ads manager and have a quick look at those things too. So
Excellent. Good one.
some of the columns are starting to make a little bit of sense to me. I'm just not 100% sure how to apply them to like our particular business.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
I mean, I've looked at all the lead generation stuff as
Yep.
I was going through,
Mm-hmm.
but just some of the numbers don't quite sort of like the frequency and all that type of thing doesn't quite add up with what we're doing.
Yep.
And I'm not sure whether that just means that like we're applying it to a slightly different industry or.
Yep.
But anyway.
Well, that's
where I'm
why
at.
we've got the coaching sessions, because then you can apply
Yeah.
what you've learned to yours. Because, what I teach is obviously quite generic and it could be different for yours, but there could be a simple explanation behind it as well. So
Yeah. And I'm guessing some of it too will be as I go through and start to work out what is the norm and what isn't the norm.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think the ads are actually not doing so great at the moment.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
And the conversions are not really coming through, so I'm not too sure what's going on there.
Okay, I can tell you what might be going on.
Yep.
It is Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Oh, okay.
And this, when we talk about, remember I was talking about seasonality and things like that, and you think, what the heck? We had Click Frenzy, which was the Australian version, November 12. Okay, and it's not just that it's next week. People have been building up to it for a long time, and now there's a lot more advertisers on there. So if all of a sudden something happens like that, it well could be. It might not be, but it well could be. I really do, unless I'm a sort of, especially that Christmas is coming up as well, e-commerce stores can go bang. This is my time of the year.
So it's going to be a lot more advertising in there.
Totally.
Okay.
And then, but if you're not, sometimes it is even worth backing down, or if you can afford to back down, reduce your budget, whatever it might be, if you don't want to waste money.
Colin's just done that. I came in this morning. He said, I've dropped the cost back on the ads. Anyway, if
let's
we
just
can
have a look at it.
Yep. Sorry, clicked out of it. What am I doing? Hit the wrong button. Good on you. Screen.
And it certainly could be, because if things have been going really well, but also you might have audience fatigue as well. So you've just got to.
Yeah, I don't know. Because one of the ads is the one that it's just been up and running since last Thursday.
Yeah.
So can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Yeah.
Awesome. So it's on performance and clicks already, and it's the last 7 days.
Let me just have a look at what's going on here.
So the one at the very top is the brand new one, the one that we just did on Thursday after I spoke to you.
Okay. Yeah. So what did you do on that one? Sorry, I can't remember what did you create it, did you?
Yeah, we created something new.
Okay.
You said to change the picture and the script. So
yep, that's all good.
we got Wendy to write something up. She's pretty good with the wording.
Yep.
And it got approved, no problems. So yay.
Yep. Yeah, bonus at the moment. Jeez.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So where was
I'm at the end. Sorry, you want me to move it to the?
No, I'm just having a quick. Yeah, I'm just having a quick look at the whole scenario. I mean, you're quick to getting 7 messages at $8.76. That's not so bad.
Not so bad.
Well, you were getting messages for $8 before, remember?
Yeah. I don't think we're getting much in the way of conversions though at the moment. Obviously that's at our end, but I'm not too sure what to do about it. So
yeah. And the thing is, I mean, it could be also that you've got to build up a little bit of a funnel, and you've got to obviously keep chasing them up, put them on an email list. So you're messaging them, and this is where your landing page might be better, right? Because remember, we're building trust.
Yeah.
Okay, and they've got to see how credible you are. So at the moment, what's happening is that they're obviously taking action, and they're messaging, and you're saying stuff, and they're going, okay, no worries. You haven't had the opportunity to sell them, right? Whereas your landing page has got what we do, testimonials, who we are, what we believe in, all that stuff. So that could be something that's actually going to eliminate that. And I guess that's what it is in Facebook ads. I mean, basically here, and this is what I talk about, whether it's your website or whether it's your lead generation process, that Facebook's done its thing and got people to message you.
Yeah.
So after that, whether it's your website or talking, it's up to you to go and do that. So what you need to do now is test different ways of doing that. Now, obviously messaging may work, but then it might not work. Well,
it has worked in the past, and I think that's where Colin's getting a little caught up. Why isn't this working now? I don't know really what the alternatives are. I mean, at some stage we can probably throw together a landing page for it and try and set it up the way we're about to set up the virtual gastric band program.
Right, yeah. I mean, that would just be duplicating the page and just changing some stuff in there. It shouldn't be hard to do that. But
you've got 3 perfectionists working here, darling.
Okay.
It takes ages to get anything done, especially when I'm only here 1 day a week.
Fair enough. Yeah. Look, I think what you need to do, and things have changed. I know that he was doing the ads before, and was he doing messaging before?
Yes. He's always messaged. So when someone responds to the ad, he messaged within an hour or 2, depending on, when he gets out of sessions.
This is when we started the ad.
This has been forever. This is how he's done it from.
Well, he hasn't
had
messaging campaigns. He's just had, most of it has been, if you just go lifetime.
No, he just messaged, like they would just message to say, how much or something, and he would respond with his own wording.
Okay, so what could be going wrong? Has he changed his wording? Has he changed
the only thing that we've done differently is to use that automatic messaging. Which
wouldn't make any difference, because you were getting messages before. Well, you were getting them when we first started. Yeah. Remember?
Yeah.
And it's only been the last couple of weeks. Again, it could be the type of traffic that it's sending it to, the type of people that are coming through. Obviously you're still getting them. Your cost per messaging is $8.76. That's fine. I'll have a look at the VGB this week, but $8.76 was fine for messaging.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's actually happening from that way. As I said,
it could just be an anomaly, like a blip in the road. Like you say, it's getting close to Christmas. People are not necessarily wanting to spend a lot of money.
Yes, it could be definitely a seasonality thing, because people also don't want to commit at this time of the year. because I had a lady that's going to start the program, and she goes, "Yep, fantastic. I'll start end of January," because they don't want to commit to anything right now. And so a lot of it might be that you're actually just giving them the information. They're going, "Yep, fantastic. I'll hold on to it."
That has happened in the past. We've had clients who have come back after 12 months of messaging.
Yeah, totally.
You know, they get the information. They go, "This is not quite right for me at the moment," or "I can't afford it at the moment," or whatever.
Yeah.
And then later on, when you keep sort of following up on the messaging, they sort of come back and go, "Yeah, it's time now."
And you think about quit smoking. I mean, do you really want to concentrate on that when we've got all the merry season coming up?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Well, that's their thinking. Although,
that's
quite
exactly.
frankly, this is the easiest damn way to do it. But anyway.
Yeah, but no, you know what I mean? They're going, "Oh, well, you know, I'll be splurging."
Too much to take on.
Exactly. And then you might get a lot more in New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, that's what Colin says. After 1st of January is usually a pretty good
Exactly.
time, because
so it's
decided it's the year.
It could, to me, it probably is that more than, because when I look at your cost now, it hasn't really, $8.76 is absolutely fine. That's what you're getting for. Okay.
Yep.
So people are still responding, but whether they're actually taking action now, well, could be because of the time of the year. And, you know, middle of November, from the beginning of November till end of January, it's things just die.
Yeah. Okay. So
what the most important thing that I would say to you is to make sure that you've got them in your type of funnel. Like, when you're talking to them, perhaps just go, "Hey, look, we've got some information. We can give you extra information. Can I have your email address?" Right? Get their email address, put them on your email database, and keep sending out emails. Keep them in. So if they're messaging and they're not getting anywhere, you're wasting your money if you actually haven't got their email address. And most people would be happy to give it if you've had a quick discussion with them and they don't want to go any further. If you just say, "Hey, look, we've got some updated information that we send out to you. We keep in touch with what we're doing, etc. Can I have your email address?" Most people.
We don't currently do that. We don't normally ask for information from them at all. We just keep remessaging them in Facebook.
Right.
So,
okay. Just to see.
Do you think it's better off to collect an email database?
If you can, definitely. Because whatever you do with your customers and leads, it is really important. I know only 30% open their emails, but it is really important to be there. And also remember, when you get 100 people, you can create a lookalike audience.
Okay.
So perhaps that should be part of your script.
See, that wouldn't be a problem per se, because we have well over 100 people who have completed the program, and we have all their contact details.
Yeah, true.
So we have an extensive database, just not a database of people who have responded to the ads, but haven't actually converted.
Well, that's, that you're leaving money on the table there, because they're your warm audience, but you haven't closed them. And it might take some type of incentive, because what you might even want to do is just keep them and then say, "Hey, we've got 10% off, or we've got a special program, or we've got this or that." Because remember, you've gone from cold, and then when they're not responding, you're just letting them go.
But that's going to change, because that's what we're working on at the moment with the VGB.
Yeah, totally.
So that's where we're taking them to the landing page and asking them to submit their email address.
Yeah, correct. And that's what we're trying to do. But in the meanwhile, these people, if Colin's concerned, then do that, or just keep talking to them in 2 or 3 months. I really believe it's a time of the year now for anything to do with, and I could be wrong because I'm not in your industry, but if
no, that's okay. Can I ask you about the VGB, the warm audience one, the second one down? See how it's got no results and no cost per result? Do you know what that means, or why that's doing that?
Yeah, because you haven't got any messages in the last
7 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just go the last 14 for VGB. Yep. I just want to see what's happening with them.
Okay, so it had 13 messages last week and none this week.
No, that's in the last 14 days. So it's
but in the last 7 days it had 0.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Correct. And you had 45. And can you just go to the last 7 days in the cold?
Right. 14 this week.
Oh, because he reduced his budget. That's why. He's reduced the budget.
he did.
So it's gone from $10 to $12, which, is not so bad.
Yeah.
The messaging. And also, that's probably why. Can you go back to the last 14 days?
Yeah.
Hello, how you going?
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. $11.52. Okay. So with a $5 budget, it's going to take 2 or 3 days to get one. I just keep an eye on that one. It might be worth turning that one off. Your cold is still doing okay. I mean, from $10.44 to $12. Okay, it's $1, but so be it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because costs are going up. But I just keep an eye on your warm audience. If it's not working, then maybe put your budget towards the cold.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But $8.76, I think, is absolutely fine.
Yeah, that seems okay to me.
Yeah, and I think at this time of the year, if that's what's happening, then just keep messaging them and just keep in touch with them, and you might convert them, later on.
Well, it is that industry, like with dieters, for example, they tend to put things off till the new year or whatever.
Totally. And if I'm going out to parties and drinking and eating, then smoking goes hand in hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be too hard for me to go out there drinking and eating and then go, no, I can't have my smoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they go, okay, we'll just do it all in the new year. So that certainly would make sense. And same with the dieting as well.
Yeah.
So you might see some of the messaging going off, and you might just need to reduce your budget for a few months and then go bang. Think about your January one, because January is when you guys would milk it, and you start talking and change your ads to be New Year's resolution.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Go and retarget everyone. Okay. We can retarget those people who have messaged you as well. So, that might be something that we do.
Okay.
Hopefully by some landing pages, have the landing page there, and so we can actually start retargeting.
Well, the landing page is done now, barring the guys reviewing it and making sure they're happy with it. So when we have our meeting next week, there's something for you to actually have a look at.
Yeah.
Before I let you pass on and someone else has a go, can we just check out those errors on that quick one?
Yeah.
Do you want to actually take the screen, because I'm not really handy with those ads? I'm not too sure why they popped up, so.
Could be that the audience has changed. They may have taken out one of your audience things.
Oh.
Could be. Let's just have a look. Come on.
It did say there was a problem with the image or something.
Okay.
There were 3 errors in there. So I don't know what's happened to it.
Yeah. Please upload or select one of the following assets. Okay. Yeah, it's just reset it for some reason. There's no media in there. There's no text.
So there's nothing in there at all.
There's nothing in there. So it may have just kicked it off.
All right.
Facebook having so many problems. So just go through this and just make sure
redo it.
Yeah, just redo it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's basically what it's saying. There's no image. There's no wording.
No worries.
So does that
I don't
mean
know what's happened there.
It's running a blank ad then, Shani?
It's off. I think it's off, isn't it?
Well, it says active, but I don't know what it's showing.
Okay, well, let's go to
preview.
Yeah.
That's frustrating, isn't it?
It could be
a little interesting.
It could be a glitch in Facebook. There is a lot
Okay.
of business manager was down yesterday. At this time of the year, Facebook can't handle the sheer volume that's going on. So just be kind and just sorry, you mucked it up. I'll fix it for you.
All right, so I'll just go through and fix that then.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, no worries.
Excellent.
Thank you for your help.
That's all right. That's what we're here for.
Okay, no worries.
I think if you can speak to I'll give up remote control. If you can speak to Colin and have something in the background about what's going to happen in the next little while, and then start thinking about January, that's probably, I would say that's what it is. People are interested in learning, trying to quit smoking or to diet at this time of the year.
Okay. All right, we'll get a plan together.
Cool.
All right,
How
thank
are you, Jane? Good?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
That's good.
Going all right.
Do you want to stop sharing your screen, Jodie?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
That's all
There we go.
right. Cool.
And
How are you
then-
guys going? You going a little bit busier now?
Yeah, it is a lot busier. Everything's like we're at the peak when we're
seasonality.
really jam-packed. But as always, I'm pushing forward for more.
Totally.
It's hard not to.
Are you one of those driven people that my business coach says to me, you're on one mountain and you get there, and then instead of relaxing and taking a break, you're looking at the next mountain. And
Pretty much.
I'm like, that is so true. No one's actually said it to me like that. She's going, back off, relax. I'm too driven.
Enjoy the mountain you've just climbed.
Exactly. That's what she said to me. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, it's hard not to, isn't it? But
it's not just me, because when I sort of think, oh, it's just me that does that, and I get really upset with myself going, what are you doing? But it's everyone. It's
all successful business owners. They all do that.
I know.
That's what makes them successful.
You've got to keep striving, but you do have to take those 5 minutes to be grateful and see what's happening around you. And I bought this awesome chair the other week at a field days that we were presenting at, and it's like a suspended chair that then you can like have your feet hanging and everything, like you just fully like chill out in it. And so I tend to go out on the balcony and I spend 5 minutes out there thinking about all the wonderful things that are coming into our life and who I'm grateful for. And that was a nice moment.
You have to do that. You have to really be structured to do that, because life just goes so by, and you get so much negative and you get so many problems, and you're in business, business means problem solving. You're solving one problem to another, to another, to another.
Absolutely. We've had technician issues galore. Like we've just lost the entire Western Victoria. We have no technicians that are servicing it at the moment.
Wow.
So my husband, my brother are all traveling. My husband's been away for 2.5 weeks. So he's very eager to get home, and because we're just absolutely smashed over there with no technicians. And so we've had lots of issues in the last couple of weeks. So when I was last out on the chair, I was just grateful for the other amazing technicians that we have.
Totally
Trying to focus my energy on them and bringing, there'll be another new technician coming along soon.
That's so true. Absolutely.
Yeah, but
yes.
Yeah. So with the Facebook stuff, I was hoping to review it, and I was actually thinking that I might, because I've only been doing $5 a day, and I think I'll get you to have a look at it, but I think I'd like to increase. I think it's worthwhile increasing it.
Yep. Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, if I can figure out where that is. The screen, is it?
Sorry, it's really hot here. It's probably hot where you are, Jodie, too, hey?
Yeah, don't say it's hot. It's freezing here.
Oh, it's warming up here a lot.
Oh, really? Is it cold where you are? Oh, my goodness. She's got a scarf on.
I've got my scarf on and the heater. I've got my heater on.
I can't imagine a heater. I went to take the dog for a walk on the beach this morning, and seriously, we had to stop every 10, 20 metres, and I had to give her water because it was so hot. And I'm sitting there going,
wow,
she was so hot. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's just really hot.
I think we're meant to be getting, like, it's only 10 or 12 degrees. It's free. The wind is just freezing down here.
Whereabouts are you?
So, Benalla, down near Melbourne.
Whereabouts is that?
So,
Yeah.
Benalla, Yarrawonga, Shepparton, Albury.
Yes.
Yep. But yeah, anyway, next week I think it's meant to be like back into the 30s. We just keep getting these lows.
That's a bit extreme.
I was from Melbourne. That's what happens. You just learn to live with it.
So now obviously that I've got my pixel fixed from a couple of weeks ago, I can actually see people, are clicking through and doing all of that. So that's awesome.
Excellent.
I don't think this is performing better than that. It's just because there was so many impressions and things that went out without any results.
Yeah.
That it's still higher, but that's still really low anyway. But I know it'd be better than that just because of that glitch that we had.
Actually, that's cheap, 16 cents.
So I was thinking of, I'd be open, like they're both $5 a day each, of what I should adjust it to.
So the offer is top of the funnel. The top of the funnel should be 80% of your budget, and bottom of the funnel or retargeting should be 20%. Yeah. So if you're going to increase the top of the funnel, because what you want to do is you want to get people in.
Yeah.
And then get them flowing through that funnel.
So should I do that to $10 a day or $15 a day?
Did you do it as CBO or using ad set budget? Okay, you did it as ad set. You can only increase it by 20% a day. Okay. Right. When you do ad set, when you set the budget at ad set level, it can't be more than 20% a day because Facebook gets confused. It's got to learn as it goes. That's what CBO was designed for, is that you could actually increase by 100%.
Okay. Yeah, I never.
You'll be forced
limitation to that.
You'll be forced to use it later on. CBO, there's advantages and disadvantages. Advantages is that you can you might have 3 or 4 ad sets. And remember, I talked about audience overlap, where you can't have the audience overlap in your audiences. But with CBO, it actually takes it from a campaign level, and so it won't overlap each of your audiences, and then your budget is it'll have a look at which is your best performing audience, feed out to that, etc. Now that was introduced probably about 6 or 8 months ago, and it was supposed to go ahead unconditionally in September, but I think they've had some teething issues with it, so they're allowing you to do both.
Okay.
I'm still not convinced. I use it because I know that I'm going to have to sooner or later, but I'm still not convinced that it's working 100% correctly yet.
Okay.
What it's supposed to do. So you're finding what you've done, but just increase it. If you wanted to get it to $10, you can only increase it, say, $1 a day.
Yep.
Okay, and just get it up to the 5 days. So
okay. And with so both of them with the top of the funnel, we put in the offer as well.
Yep.
And then the retargeting is a different feel, a different look, but it still has the same offer.
Yep.
Is that still okay?
It certainly can. It is. Yeah. Yep. Whatever's working for you doesn't have to be different at all. I mean, if you're getting most of it from cold audience, and then you sort of just want to get the extras from your, warm audience, then certainly, yeah.
Yeah. Again, I haven't had them. I've been getting a few, not through the ads themselves, but people are messaging the business page, but they're not coming linked to the ad. So I have no idea what ads people are responding to. But we're getting messages on our Facebook page. We're getting web booking inquiries and things like that from our website that say that they've heard from us from Facebook.
Well, that's where you're sending people to the landing page.
Yeah, that's where we're sending.
That's right. But unfortunately, because it's not a conversion objective, right, you can't actually say 10 people or 20 people came from that. All it's stopping at is the landing page, because this is a traffic, obviously, and you've said Facebook, find the people who are going to go to our landing page. So unfortunately, the rest of it, you're just going to have to manually sort of have a look at it. But I guess at the end of the day, you know the feel of it. You know how many people wouldn't be messaging you on Facebook if they didn't see it on Facebook. And if they're saying from the landing page, then obviously they've been to your landing page.
Is it interesting though? I don't think any of them have mentioned the offer though. So that's where I'm like, oh, even though we're getting all of this stuff come through, they're not mentioning anything about the offer.
They might not. Because a lot of people forget that you've come into their head, right? But you know, they
Sorry, Shani, it's just cutting out on me. I can't hear you.
Okay. Are you there? Can you hear me?
I can now. Yep, I've got background noise somewhere, but I don't know.
It's me, I think.
Oh, I'll just
Sorry.
mute you. That's okay.
All right, and then it was
better.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and my internet was unstable for a second there.
Yeah.
What actually? Yeah, they might not. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. You would only be able to track that again if you had a conversion. So if you said, you know, $120, then you go and book online and you pay for it online, and then, you know, you've got the conversion at the end, then you would know exactly how many people, you know, are going to do that. But in your industry, I guess the best result that you can see is that, yeah, people might not ask for it.
Yeah. Okay. And then so people are messaging on Facebook, and I'm curious then how, like, some people just, you know, I want to know a price, and I'm really hesitant to just give them a price because our process is more about talking to them over the phone, and we need to ask questions and things like that. But then so my reply generally is, well, what's your best contact number, and I'll have someone give you a call to discuss that in more detail with you. I hit dead ends with some of people. Is that just pot luck, or
no? Because people don't like giving them their number out.
Yeah.
So maybe you can think of a different way. So maybe you can actually ask them the specific questions. How many bedrooms? How big is it? Blah 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 blah, and then give them a quote. There are a lot of people. It's funny because there are a lot of people. Like my son's girlfriend, she doesn't like picking up the phone to call people. They just don't like to talk.
Yeah, right.
They don't like talking. This day and age, they message everything.
Yeah. So maybe like what I try and save, because I like to, I suppose, educate the people about why our service before I give them a price. Like that's how any phone call inquiry, if someone, you know, immediately sort of goes, oh, hi, I just want to know how much my 3-bedroom house would be. The girls in the office are structured to not just go, okay, well, a 3-bedroom price is X amount. It's actually a conversation first to build that rapport, to, you know, about highlighting the differences with our business compared to most other pest controllers. Yeah. Which then leads into giving them the price. It's not all just about the price, which I suppose frustrates some people because they just want to compare and shop around. But that's sort of that process. Yeah, no, I totally understand what you're saying. I probably think the best thing is that you can, I would probably, let me just think in that situation. There's two options. You can either just ask them, you know, the questions like how many bedrooms, blah, 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 and then talk, first of all, to say, hey, this is what we do. We're different because we do this, but summarize it into one sentence. And then ask them, okay, so how many bedrooms do you have? How big is it? And then give them a quote that way. Or you could actually just do that, talk to them and send them to your landing page. Give them the website address and go to your landing page, and hopefully they'll book there. I would personally prefer to try and close it on your messaging. If you can. Close it on Messenger? Yeah, close it while you're messaging. Because if you ask them to go to your website and fill out the form there or whatever it is, they're less likely to do it. It's just another step they have to do, isn't it? Exactly. So if they've gone to the landing page like these people, you know, are, well, that's okay. Then they can keep going and fill out the form like you've got there. And you said some people are doing that. But I would probably don't worry about the education so much. It's cutting in and out. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Is that better? Can you hear me, Jody? Sure. Right. Okay. You can hear me, Jody? Is it? Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry.
But yeah.
Poor Jody, we can't hear. We can't hear
Anyway,
you, Jody. So that the hand signs will be fine.
Your screen's all frozen. Oh, there
Is
it is.
it
It's
really?
back now.
Okay.
Hello.
So sorry. It just died. I just changed my internet. Yeah, the other one must have been playing up. Can you hear me better now?
No worries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. All right. So
Right.
yeah,
Did you want to look at any of other of these to give me any other feedback at all, or do you think they're going okay and just up the money on them?
I would leave your retargeting. You got $1 per link click.
$1.95.
Yeah, that's a lot compared to 16 cents a landing page.
Mm.
So you spent 66. Yeah, I'd be turning off your retargeting. I don't think you need retargeting for you guys at the moment, really. Look, you can see in the last 14 days, you've spent the same amount. You've got 34 link clicks and 405 landing page views. A link click is very similar to a landing page view.
Yeah.
A link click is that they've actually just clicked on the link. A landing page is basically they've waited for the landing page to view. So it's actually harder in your top of the funnel.
Yeah, right. So the retargeting takes them to the booking page.
Where does the top one take them to?
I'm pretty sure just to the website, the homepage.
Yeah, but still, you're not getting the people from Facebook. It doesn't actually matter where you're taking them to because they don't know that when they're clicking on your link, hey?
Yeah, okay. Pretty sure it's just that.
Yeah, I would probably...
Yeah, it's just the homepage.
The homepage, is there a booking form at the bottom of the homepage?
There's like buttons to it.
Yeah, cool. I personally would test. I mean, I would actually turn that off and perhaps put that budget towards your top of the funnel.
Yeah.
Because it looks like, and I think in your industry, especially at this time of the year, I don't think you need to do that much retargeting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it, because that's a lot. Can you just go last 7 days? And as I said, I'm finding recently that the top of the funnel or cold audience is actually sometimes doing better than retargeting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the algorithms probably got a little better.
Okay.
Yours is not the first one that I've actually seen this. We were looking at yours, weren't we, Jody? That we were getting.
Yeah, so the link click for the retargeting here has gone up in the last 7 days.
Yeah. I mean, you're thinking about it's costing you 16 cents for your top of the funnel and nearly $3 for your bottom of the funnel.
Mm.
I would scrap that and then just put that slowly though. Don't just dump it on. So altogether now you've got $10 budget plus you were going to put it up a little bit. So you only get $5. So it will take you. You can put $1 today, maybe $1 tomorrow, etc. Okay.
I'll go in and do that now. Awesome. All right.
Excellent. No
Thank
worries.
you.
That's all right. Was there any other? I've unmuted you, Jody. Or have I?
Yep. No, I'm good.
All good?
Yep.
Excellent. Fantastic. Well, we'll finish nice and early today, I think. Early mark, everyone.
Excellent. All right. Thank you.
No
Thanks,
worries.
Shani.
Talk to you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.